What's good, everybody? Big C back up in here, dog. Looking crispy and clean like always. I just got done doing my shopper whopping, dog. I stopped by my boys, looked at a couple hot tubs, Gotta look at some new hot tubs every time I go there. Cause one day, man, I might walk out with one of them bitches. Literally strap that to my roof or something. I ain't waiting. Put some wheels on that bitch and drive down the 101, man, and get home in the hot tub. That would be dope. That would be dope. But before I'm heading back, I stopped by Portsmouth just to stop by the beach. It's a little gloomy outside, like a couple raindrops on my window, but I ain't scared. I like to go to church, but I ain't scared. So I have not been back to church since like 2014 Christmas, when I went to church for my whole family. But yeah, I'm over here, feeling nice, smoking some root beer, bruh, some really good indica. I'm about to sink into those rocks after I'm done having a cigarette, watch the view. But I'm feeling very, very happy, very positive. And I do want to tell a little story about the one time, like, my boy's Nana passed away a while ago, like a while ago. But it seemed like her presence was right there on the pier. So there was after a long night of booze sipping, drinking, all this, and it was weird that next day we finally went to bed like around 3 o'clock, woke up, like it wasn't even long. We probably took like a 2 hour nap. Mom woke up, then we had to get up and we were at his pops' house. I don't know which one he was at, but I know went there like, really early in the morning and then left still really early in the morning. So like we left and we just decided to not, do any wake and bake, any chasing the dog hair. I call it that because a lot of people says like the dog's hair or whatever, but that's just how I put it. Like chasing the dog's hair, like probably having another beer after a long night of drinking. Or just a shot just to get that nice like Listerine. It's like taking a shot of Listerine. But I don't drink Listerine. I'm saying like as in like a mouthwash. Like walking around with like freaking $5,000 bourbon or like gin with that smell. That I'll rock that. I'll take a shot of that every morning, a thimbleful. Swish it around, drink it. Yeah. I'll be like a $50 little shot, $25 little shot or whatever. But we decided to go over to the pier over on like downtown Portsmouth, over by the square. There's like this pier, and over the summertime they usually have like plays. Like there's a few times they had like the Wizard of Oz. I saw the Wizard of Oz, and there was a couple other ones I saw. But this was during the daytime. We stopped by there, we walked down the pier. Nothing else was there, just the pier, and then we get down there, you know what I mean? We spark a butt, he's got his coffee. Like obviously I got a cigarette and a coffee. And somewhat we just got brought up his Nana, and then the bird literally flew down. Like a seagull came down, sat right next to us. And for a while, it is what it is, you know what I mean? And then, like, it was getting more weirder because it wouldn't go anywhere. It would literally get closer and closer and closer, back up, closer and closer and closer, sit there, chilling with us. You know what I mean? Right after we started talking about Nana, a bird came down and just chilled with us. Then we started thinking, shit, just believe in it, but, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It's hard to believe, but we believed. We do believe that was Nana. We talked with her. She did some weird head gestures, man. It was crazy. Like, if I had a video of that, it would be dope. And it was beautiful. It felt really connected, and especially at the ocean. To me, ocean, spirit, like oceans are connected. States are, but not all of them are connected to the same. The ocean is connected to all. Like you got those little islands, and we the United States mixed with Canada, bada bing, bada boom. But little islands are so included or secluded because it's a little island. Obviously, it ain't little, but it's not the size of like United States of America. America. But anyways, you know, so we sat there, talked to her and shit like that, and we did what we did. We talked, you know what I mean? And it was doing some like head gestures and shit. It was all cool, you know what I mean? Like after we left and we were still walking away, it was still there. And then like right when we got in our car, it flew away. We watched it. Like we're walking away, we didn't watch that. But once we got to the car, there was a couple times we turned around, it was still there. And once we got to the car, like it was just like she hopped out the bird and the bird just flew away. But it felt like she was there, literally. And then all that about his nana, my meme. I just got off of work at Amoskeag a long time ago, and this is another like believing in like asking for something like a choice to be made, and it is literally blunt in front of your face, but you fuck up. That's my story. The last story was very nice, but I'm just saying like I do believe in this type of shit. You know what I mean? And I got off of work. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Still kind of dark outside because it was like getting to fall. And so I'm sitting there. My baby mama's texted me like a day ago or that night. And it was like, because when we broke up, I was just like, if you want to get back together, keyword is, let's talk. Like, if she calls me and say, let's talk, or text me and say, let's talk, that's like a go. Like, yeah. So, she texted me saying, let's talk. I was like, word, let's talk. She's like, no, let's wait until tomorrow. I was like, all right, sounds good. I'm going to get a little sleep because then I got to work the next day, the next night, I mean. So, I was working throughout the night. Got off early because we busted out those trucks like nobody's business. Like, we were just like 50-pound beers like all night, man. Just stacking them, wrapping them, and sending them. And then we clean up after. But, that's usually for third shift. That was second shift. But, anyways, getting off topic. I get home, my boy drops me off. I was a little cuckoo because I haven't slept in a couple days just because, I was getting used to it. Like, I've already worked there for a month, but I was starting to kind of get a hang of, getting no sleep and then just, chilling and keeping myself, rested and shit like that. But, oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. After... There's a seagull, dude. See that? Literally, right after I brought up that story and ended it, that seagull's been sitting there for a grip. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to it. I went home. My boy dropped me off. I was a little loopy and shit like that because I haven't slept in a couple of days. So I was still overtired, but I wouldn't sleep. So I sat outside like I usually do and started smoking butts. And I always talked to my meme because at that time, I was getting really clean. That's when I stopped everything. Stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped everything. But at the time, I was doing a couple, when I was on the, when I took my probation serious, I started getting my shit right. My baby moms wasn't doing good at the time, but we were broken up at the time, and I didn't really give a fuck at the time. But when she hit me up, I went home, sat outside, out back on this, picnic table. And I always talked to my meme because I was trying to get my shit right. I wasn't going to try to go out and use and shit like that, blah, 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 blah. As in using, I'm talking about, meth, dope, coke, crack, all those. I smoke weed. I do drink. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know, I have a card, and I am over 21. So, kiss my tip. Anyways, I was sitting on the thing talking to my meme, and I asked her this question before I say it. I asked her, I was like, baby, give me a sign if I should get back with my baby moms, with the girlfriend. She wasn't my baby moms yet, but I'm going to keep calling her my baby moms because she is my baby moms. And, you know, that's it. You know, and after I said that, by the way, the week before we brought our dog to the vet, and the vet said he was fine. Completely fine. He was acting weird. Completely fine. And next morning after I woke up, I fell asleep after I asked that. Well, like a couple minutes later, like I was still smoking a butt and everything like that. But when I fell asleep and woke up, a dog passed away. Rest in peace, Barkley, yo. Like my boy, like he was a Bichon Frise. Like we were like brothers. We grew up with each other. Like he was my boy. He was like my, like he had like white afro, dog. You know, the white afro, and he'll always watch throughout the day. I'll come home, and it'll be on the news, like on a different channel, but then it'll be switched to freaking Spanish drama every time. No matter what. If it was on Cartoon Network back in the day, he'll flip it on to friggin' Spanish drama or whatever drama. Like, all like those that shit. That was funny. But he passed away. So that sign to me was like shit. And I thought about it. I really did, because like it was all fresh. Like it happened so quick. Like when you ask for a sign and those like 1 out of a million chance it happens, and you don't fucking follow it. I didn't fucking follow it. I went back with her, and God bless her. I had my daughter. My daughter's beautiful. Like, I'm wrapped around her little pinky. I'll buy her anything. I'll take a bullet. I'll kill for her. I'll go to prison for her. I love her to death. Like, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. Like, I may fucked up. I may did wrong, but I'm fixing my shit, and my shit's getting dope. D.O.P. I don't give a fuck about this, but I'm doing it just so, like, people can learn. You know, I'm not saying ask your meme, but it's just a story of mine that sticks with me forever. That will stick me forever, dog. It happened like 9 years ago. Still sticks with me to this day. And I knew I should have followed. I should have been like, nah, because I was talking to someone else. And then finally when we chilled, this is funny. Finally when we got back together, and we were like we didn't get back together, but she hung out with me. Like I was at the Radisson in Manchester, bought a hotel room with me and my boy Fifey and Bud. And we're up there, we're kicking it, then we pre-gamed. We went to the bars. She texted me saying, can we hang out? I'm like, yeah, I'm at the bars. And at the time, she wasn't old enough to get in yet. So on and so forth. I picked her up, came back, dropped her off at the hotel, bought Coronas, said, have fun, you know, order room service, don't care. Here's $200 on the table, I'm gone. I gotta go back to the bar, I gotta go freaking back and mingle and make my face known out there and shit like that. You know, boys thing, you know what I mean? Like, I was there to have fun that night, and I was already freaking cock diesel. Like, obviously, the Uber drive from Murphy's all the way to there to pick her up and then back was Skrilla, but it is what it is. I just thought it was funny. I left it there, went out, came back like 6 hours later, you know. I brought her back food. It was, I just knew I should have followed my instinct. Or just follow my memes. My memes freaking orders like, dude, don't do it. You're fucking up. Like, you fucked up already twice already. Why the hell would you go back with that again? Like, that girl, that's my baby moms, that's my baby moms, that's my baby moms. But she's a bitch. I could be a dick. She could call me an asshole. I was an asshole. I was a dickhead, too. I was more of a dickhead than an asshole. But she knew I had her all the time, no matter what. No matter what. Bailed her out. You know what I mean? Like, my grandparents bailed her out, and then I had to pay them back. Like, I had to bail her out and 5 other people, yo, out of Mass Precinct. Like, damn. Like, I was sick, too. Like, that bitch took my car, drove down there, you know, with these kids, got in, you know, I'm not stupid, I'm smart. I've been out, I've never been in. The only time I've been in jail was for 3 days after a D-week. And you know what? It sucked. And after that, I got smarter. Fuck that. You know how I got smarter? I just don't drink and drive no more, and I don't do stupid shit. That's getting smart. But you can still be you, still do you, smart. But anyways, they got Bob down there. They got a McDonald's, dog. Got a McDonald's to the drive-thru. They got opened up at a drive-thru. Boy calls me from the freaking precinct. I thought he was fucking with me. And plus, I didn't even know that she went. Like, she was supposed to go somewhere else. But then supposedly she got a call and went there and did all this. She said she'll be back in like 10 minutes, but she got hamped. So he called me from the precinct, and the precinct was just like, well, he didn't call me from the precinct. He called me from a cell phone in the precinct. Obviously, they didn't search the girl properly, and they had a cell phone in there. So he called me from in there. I thought he was kidding. So then he passed the phone off to some random Spanish dude, yibbing and yabbing and yabbing and pissing. I was like, all right, never mind then. I was like, where my girl? He's like, down a couple cells away. I was like, you better fucking put that phone out there, put it on speaker. Put the phone out there, put it on speaker, and I ripped my girl a new asshole. Like, that was fuck. And I was like, I'll be there, blah, 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 blah. And I literally had to call my grandparents. Man, that was the worst fuck. I was trying to be discreet. I was like, yo, let me borrow a credit card. I'll be back. I'll pay you back in a week, and we'll be good. She didn't want that. She came with me, and I had to tell her what the fuck happened. And that ride back was so fucking ridiculous. Well, not ridiculous, I was scared. I didn't get bought, but I was still scared because my baby moms was living with me at the time. I think. Living with me or her mom. But all the rest of the kids, I got her to bail them all out too, and they never paid her back. I had to pay her back. Who the fuck bails, like a grandmother bailing 5 people out of a precinct for getting bopped, transporting opiate over state lines by feds? A sweet little grandmother that used to be a weightlifter back in the day. Now she's like 5'1". She used to fucking leg lift 700 pounds and bench like 2, deadlift 2, something like that back in the day, probably more. Anyways, they didn't even pay her back, and they all promised. They all looked her dead in the eye, shook her hand, didn't even pay her back. I had to pay her back. That was hell. That was hell. And even when I was sick and I was asking those people for help when I was getting ready to go to like rehab and shit like that and all that stuff, they never helped. I had to tell them, like, yo, I paid. My grandma got you out of fuck. Like, I'm not the type of person to throw shit in their face. You know what I mean? But if I go out of my way to get my grandmother to bail you out and she don't know you in a hole in the wall, you know, just because my baby mom stole my car, went down over borders, and got busted by the feds, or DEA, DEA. Like, and I paid it back, and I dealt with the consequences. All you had to do was sleep. Like, sleep all the way back home, and I had to be in a car with a raging old school grandma, dog. I thought she was going to take the fucking belt, spoon, I thought she was gonna bust out the iron. Like, honestly, that ain't funny. I heard, like, I saw a thing over on Big Lance's channel about him ironing shit on, taking iron and hitting people. Like, he doesn't seem like a guy that, like, enjoys that, but he seems like a guy that would do it to survive. You know what I mean? There's some people that won't. I don't even know if I won't, dog. Like, I'm not like that. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But like I said, if I got pushed up against a wall, I would have to. Or just being a man in general. Like, I am a man. I am a man of my word. I stand up for myself, and I stand up for my property, my family, my baby, everything. But all I'm just saying is, y'all, like, if you guys get that great opportunity of anything, that 1 in a million opportunity to get an answer that you've been looking for a long time, or meeting someone that would make your life perfect, and or whatever. It doesn't even have to be about a girl. It could be about anything, like stumbling upon a freaking suitcase full of Skrilla, and then you bring it back, and then that person splits half with you. You know what I mean? Good things come back. Or, you know, you're working at a drive-thru, some dude literally just pulled a lick at a bank, and you came through the drive-thru to try to dip out the cops, throws a fucking big-ass sack of cash through the drive-thru while you're working in there just to get rid of it. He got stopped, didn't get found, and they didn't know where the Skrilla was. But the funny thing is, this dude at Dunkin's, and there was a note saying, "Oh, if I pass this to you, you got this. You bring this to here, and there. You keep half. Or a quarter." And still, man, that's still a lot of money. I'm just saying, don't even gotta be mad, don't even have to be about anything bad, but it's just good karma. Good ass karma. But I'm just saying, man, like, if y'all get like that 1 in a million opportunity, don't just like blow, like, you know, scoot it off like I did. Like, I didn't even think about it. I slept on, like, I woke up, my pup died, and I knew it came from me asking my grandmother. It could have been, but like, I'm pretty damn sure that's how it went, because like the doctors even said there was nothing wrong with my dog, and then it just passed away. But I am blessed with a daughter. She's amazing. She makes my world. But I still got to get back to town. I'm going to show you the beach. You know what I mean? Going to give you a van out of the beach, and then I got to get back. But